Everything you thought you knew about the Bridgertons is about to change. Season 4 won't just bring new romance, it's about to flip the entire world of the ton upside down. This isn't soft. Dreamy love story fans are expecting. It's bold, it's dangerous, and it might just break the rules that held the Bridgerton family together, because this time, love isn't the only thing on the line. Reputations, loyalties, and even family honor are about to be tested. As whispers spread through the glittering halls of London's high society. One name keeps returning in every conversation: Benedict Bridgerton. But who is the mysterious woman? Who's caught his attention this time? And why is everyone saying that this romance will change the Bridgertons forever? Season 4 is setting up what could be the most daring love story in Bridgerton history. Benedict Bridgerton, the charming, artistic second son who's always walked his own path, might finally be stepping into the spotlight. For years, he's been known as the dreamer, the brother who doesn't quite fit the perfect world of his family. But in this season, that could all change. Rumors suggest that Benedict's story will take a turn that no one saw coming, a romance that doesn't follow the rules of class, wealth, or even gender expectations in the ton. This season might finally give Benedict the freedom he's been searching for. But it will come at a cost. Unlike Anthony or Colin, Benedict has never cared about rank or titles. He's always chased passion, art, and self-expression. But when love challenges the very system his family depends on, Benedict will have to choose: follow his heart or protect his family's name. And knowing him, that choice won't be easy. Fans are already buzzing about who his partner could be. Will the show follow the book version, introducing Sophie Beckett, the mysterious maid with noble blood, or will Shondaland surprise us with a completely new storyline? Some leaks suggest the latter. A love story that pushes boundaries and reflects modern ideas of freedom, identity, and courage. This could make Benedict's arc the boldest yet. Visually, we can expect more intense ballroom scenes, more night sequences filled with candlelight, and a tone that's darker and more intimate than before. The camera might focus less on the grand settings and more on private moments: the secret glances, the letters exchanged, the emotions hidden beneath polite smiles. Season 4 could shift from elegance to rebellion, from comfort to chaos. But what makes this new couple so different is not just their love, it's their impact. Their story could shake the Bridgerton legacy. The family that once defined grace and perfection might find themselves on the edge of scandal. And in a society built on image and control, one act of true love could be the spark that sets everything ablaze. This isn't just about romance anymore, it's about identity. About who the Bridgertons really are when the rules stop protecting them. And that's what makes Season 4 so exciting. It's not just another love story, it's the moment when Bridgerton grows up, takes risks, and dares to show that love, in any form, is worth fighting for. The ton is no longer the calm, glittering paradise it once appeared to be. Beneath the sparkle of diamonds and the whispers of silk gowns, something is breaking. The once perfect social circle that ruled London's elite is about to crack wide open, and for the first time, the Bridgertons may not come out on top. The Queen's patience is wearing thin. Her eyes, once filled with admiration for the Bridgerton family, now glimmer with suspicion. Rumors are spreading faster than ever, carried by gossip sheets and candlelit whispers. Someone inside the ton is leaking secrets. And Lady Whistledown's latest letters are sharper than ever, targeting names that were once untouchable. The ballrooms that once echoed with laughter are now filled with tension. Every smile hides a question: who can be trusted now? Even the Bridgertons themselves are under watch. Anthony and Kate, still the golden couple of society, are finding their image tested by jealous rivals. Colin's return has stirred memories and questions about loyalty. And as for Penelope, the once-shy wallflower, her double life as Whistledown may no longer be a secret, and if the truth comes out, the entire ton could turn on her. What happens when the biggest secret in London is no longer safe behind ink and paper? Behind all the glitz and glamour, the ton is shifting. Powerful families like the Featheringtons and Cowpers are preparing to strike, helping to reclaim their place at the top. Even the Queen's alliances are changing. Whispers of revenge, rebellion, and reputation run deep. There's talk of new blood entering high society, families wealthier and bolder than ever before, ready to challenge the Bridgerton legacy. The old order is dying, and a new one is being born. One built not on titles, but on influence and control. The most dangerous weapon in this world isn't a sword, it's information. One rumor, one secret, one exposed affair can ruin a name forever. And that's exactly what makes the Ton so thrilling this season. Everyone is watching, waiting, and scheming. The grand halls are no longer safe havens, they're battlegrounds. Dressed in silk and champagne, this chaos doesn't just threaten the Bridgertons' place in society. It threatens their unity as a family. Every choice, every alliance, every whispered word could shift the balance of power for the first time. Love might not be enough to protect them from what's coming, because in this version of the Ton, it's not the kind who survive, but the clever. Asterisk, every smile in the Ton hides a motive. Every promise hides a secret. And in Season 4, every Bridgerton carries a story they can no longer bury. The masks are slipping, and beneath them lie truths that could destroy reputations or redefine them forever. Eloise Bridgerton, once the loudest critic of high society, now finds herself trapped between rebellion and regret after her fallout. With Penelope, she's no longer sure where she belongs. The fire that once made her fearless now burns quietly inside her, turning her into something the Ton has never seen before. A woman torn between friendship and truth. Will she expose Penelope's secret to save her family's name, or protect the only person who truly understood her? Eloise's journey this season isn't about love, it's about identity, independence, and the price of loyalty. Then there's Penelope Featherington, the girl who built her empire on paper and ink. Lady Whistledown was her shield, her voice, her weapon. But now that mask is cracking. The Ton's eyes are sharper than ever, and one mistake could undo everything she's built. Yet Penelope isn't done fighting. In Season 4, she's no longer the wallflower hiding in corners. She's a woman reclaiming her story. The question is, will she use her pen to protect the Bridgertons, or to finally free herself from their shadow? Meanwhile, Anthony and Kate Bridgerton are facing a new kind of challenge, the one that comes after the fairy tale ending. Their marriage, once the dream of the Ton, is now being tested by power, duty, and expectation. The same fire that drew them together could now tear them apart. With the weight of the family name on their shoulders, Anthony must decide what kind of Viscount he wants to be, the man his father was, or something greater. Their love story is far from over. It's evolving into a test of strength, trust, and unity against a world that's ready to exploit their cracks. Even the younger Bridgertons are changing. Francesca's quiet elegance hides ambition. Gregory's innocence is fading into curiosity. And Hyacinth is watching everything, learning that the Ton isn't the fairy tale it appears to be. Every member of the family is walking their own fine line between love and duty, truth and deception. This season, Bridgerton doesn't just focus on romance, it dives deep into transformation. The characters we once knew as symbols of beauty and grace are finally confronting their flaws. Secrets will come out, relationships will be tested, and the line between villain and hero will blur. Because in the world of the Ton, no one stays innocent forever. Every choice has a consequence, and every secret comes with a cost, as the Bridgertons and their rivals dance through candlelight and lies. One truth becomes clear: Season 4 isn't about who wins the Ton's approval. It's about who survives it. Asterisk, everything in the Ton has led to this moment. The calm before the storm, the silence before the scandal that will shake every ballroom in London. Bridgerton Season 4 isn't just turning a page, it's rewriting the entire story. What's coming next isn't simply another love match or heartbreak, it's the twist that will redefine what it means to be a Bridgerton. Whispers behind closed doors hint at a secret that could destroy the family's perfect image. A truth buried for years, now ready to surface. Some say a long-lost connection might return, someone thought to be gone forever. Others believe an unexpected betrayal from within the family will tear their unity apart. Whatever it is, it won't just change one life, it will change them all. The heart of the Bridgerton legacy is about to be tested like never before. There's also talk of a major time shift. The ton may move forward, marriages formed, children grown, and power reshaped. Imagine a London where the Bridgertons are no longer the young debutantes and charming bachelors we once knew, but the rulers of a new social world, a generation caught between the old rules and a daring new age. And this change might be what pushes the entire series into its next phase, one that's bolder, deeper, and far more unpredictable. But the biggest shock, it might come from the one person no one suspects. Every season has given us a secret voice, a hidden observer. The ton is changing, and so are the Bridgertons. The season 4 finale won't be the end of a story. It will be the birth of a new chapter that feels bigger, braver, and far more unpredictable. The days of perfect dances and polished smiles are fading. Now it's about survival, truth, and redefining what love means in a world built on lies and luxury. For the first time, we'll see the Bridgertons not as untouchable symbols of grace, but as human, flawed, and raw. The walls of their perfect world are beginning to crumble, and what stands behind them is something far more real. Love that costs something, choices that carry consequences, families that fight not just for reputation, but for each other. This is where Bridgerton grows up. Each sibling stands on the edge of change. Benedict must decide if his happiness is worth breaking the rules. Eloise will question if independence means walking alone. Penelope, now facing the Ton's judgment, will learn that power without honesty can destroy more than it protects. And Anthony and Kate, the pillars of the Bridgerton name, will face the hardest truth of all, that leadership comes with sacrifice. But it's not just about the Bridgertons anymore. The ton itself is evolving. A new generation is waiting in the shadows, children growing up in a world that no longer bows to old traditions. The gossip columns may fall silent, but something even more powerful is rising, a new kind of voice, one that values courage over perfection and authenticity over reputation. The Queen's reign may falter, the Whistledown scandal may fade, but the spark it ignites will never die. Season 4 sets the stage for a society reborn, one where power isn't inherited, it's earned. The ton is entering a new era, and no one is safe from its storm. By the final episode, viewers won't just be left in awe, they'll be left questioning everything they thought they knew about love, class, and loyalty. Because Bridgerton has always been more than a romance. It's a mirror reflecting what we desire most: freedom, passion, and the courage to defy what's expected. And as the final notes of the orchestra fade, one thing will be clear: the Bridgertons aren't stepping back into the spotlight, they're rebuilding it. The new era of Bridgerton isn't about following the rules of the ton, it's about rewriting them. Asterisk, the music fades, the chandeliers dim, and the last waltz of the season begins. But this time, something feels different. The ton no longer glitters. With certainty, it trembles with change. The Bridgertons, once the heart of London's perfection, now stand at the edge of something new, something unknown. The final curtain of season 4 isn't closing on a love story. It's rising on a revolution. Every secret has been exposed. Every bond has been tested. The smiles that once masked ambition are gone, replaced by truth. The Bridgerton family, bruised but unbroken, has weathered scandal, heartbreak, and betrayal, and somehow they're still standing. But the world around them will never be the same. Because the ton has seen the cracks in its golden mirror. And once you've seen the truth, you can't go back to pretending. Season 4 doesn't end with closure, it ends with fire. A letter left unread, a confession whispered too late, a promise made in the dark. These final moments remind us that power and love don't live in perfection, they live in persistence. The Bridgertons have changed, and with them, the story itself. No longer about fairy tale endings, now it's about the courage to face what comes next. The ballroom that once echoed with polite applause now feels like a battlefield of futures colliding. The queen's gaze lingers longer. The whispers grow. Bolder, somewhere in the distance, a new name rises, one that could challenge everything the Bridgertons have built. Because when one era ends, another begins. And this time, the game will be even more dangerous. As the final shot fades, the audience won't just be left wondering who will find love next. They'll be asking, who will survive the new world of the Ton? Because season 4 is not the finale. It's the spark that lights the path toward a story even greater. A world where love and legacy are no longer the same thing. So as the curtain falls, one truth remains: the Bridgertons have changed the Ton forever. And when season 5 arrives, nothing, not the Queen, not Whistledown, not even love itself, will ever be the same again. The lights dim, the orchestra fades, and for a moment, the Ton stands still, caught between the past it once worshipped and the future it can no longer escape. The Bridgertons have survived scandal, heartbreak, and betrayal, but survival always comes with a cost. As the carriages roll away and the ballroom doors close, one truth echoes louder than any rumor: the age of innocence is over. Season 4 isn't just a chapter, it's a turning point. Every love story, every secret, every whispered name has built to this moment, the moment where everything changes. The Bridgertons are no longer the perfect family the Ton adored. They're a symbol of transformation, of courage, of love that dares to defy the rules. They've lost their illusion of control, but gained something far greater: the power to rewrite their story. And that's what makes Bridgerton so timeless. It isn't about dances or gowns. It's about hearts that refuse to stay silent, about people who find strength in vulnerability, about love that survives the storm, even when the world is watching. The next era of Bridgerton won't be polished or predictable. It will be fierce, emotional, and beautifully imperfect. So, as the final frame fades to black, the voice of the Ton returns one last time, soft but certain. Dearest gentle viewer, the story you thought you knew has only just begun.